This game's impressive so far. But we'll see. We've got plenty of game to go.
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Brits, the Redcoats. I think I meet Paul Revere too.
There's all
I
manner
remember
of
reading
things to
about
see
that.
and do.
Like
Once
a
you
lot of
settle in,
historical
I suggest you take some
icons.
time to walk the streets. Who
I end
knows
up
what
meeting.
opportunities you might see.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Wait. Oh. All icons. All icons. Say go to the map, but I can't really do anything. I can set the marker for destination. It's kind of redundant, though. It almost sounded like a theme to Watchmen. Oh no. Now the beggars are kids. Out of my way. You're even more annoying than the women in Revelations. Oh, wait. Can I pet the pig? Let me pet the pig. The pet animal. Come on. That's not petting, that's giving him food. Charles Lee. He's lesser known because his name didn't ring a bell for me. Granted, it's been years since I've really intensely studied American history, so I might be a little foggy on some of the details.
This accursed city will be the death.
Ben Franklin.
You seem
Him, everybody
troubled,
knows.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
friend. What's happened?
He was
robbed
quite the ladies'
the old
man.
Vulcan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear its ruin.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue.
So we were
To stop
shipping
and
up
help
to
an old
Boston.
lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well,
He talks funny.
that was interesting.
I literally thought he was gonna say, "Wow, he talks funny." Almost, but not quite. Oh, is this a courier? I talk to this guy? Oh, it's start mission. I know what those courier missions are. I don't really want to do those.
To business.
Oh, I'm loaded already. Guess I gotta buy a sword and a thing of small arms. Now, I'm actually not exactly sure how much they carried over from the previous games. Ship gameplay is brand new. We haven't seen that just yet. I don't know if I know they put assassination missions back in 4. I'm not sure if they put them in this game yet. We're still in, like, the intro. We haven't gotten to the main character just yet. Playing Nathan right now rather than Connor. Flintlock pistol. This is the first time I think they actually did, like, remember in Assassin's Creed 2, from 2 to Revelations, you had a hidden gun. And, we also had the crossbow, but both of them actually don't work like they did in 4, and I think it started with this game, it seems. I know you could get upgrades in 4 where Edward Kenway can get like up to 4 guns and he can shoot them before he has to reload them all. And that was pretty much your ranged weapon. You also had the like I know in this game you have like the poison darts, and I think you can make like different darts, like sleep darts and all of that. They carried that over to 4. That much I know about 3. I know they started the darts in this game. But right now they're just introducing us to the pistol. And I wonder if it works like it did in 4. Because in 4 it was like sometime before this game happened. Because I think it was after the time the New World was discovered, but it was still some time before like the Revolutionary War. Like I actually don't think, I think it was either the early 1700s or the late 1600s. I don't remember exactly. I do know it was quite a bit after Pirates of the Caribbean movies took place. Now, they don't have anything related to each other, but Pirates movies, I'm just comparing it to that because they're a similar setting. Plus, I love those movies, so any chance I get to talk about them, I will. I even like the 4th one. I like the 3rd and the 4th one. A lot of people didn't seem to like those. I can understand why. There was a lot going on in the 3rd one, and the 4th one was unnecessary because it had nothing to do with anything previously established in the Pirates of the Caribbean stories, but all 4 of them were a lot of fun to watch. They always are. Oh, they brought horses back.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green
Get out of my
Dragon.
way, lady. I don't want to...
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Run over a kid. This guy, man. Jeez. Thinks he's so important. Hi, Coco. It's great to see you. Here. Oh. We are right now, right before the Revolutionary War. When the Brits still occupied the colonies.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad
Oh.
time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps?
Oh
is
my
it a bed to
God.
require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course.
Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up.
Its hair is moving by itself.
Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
Privacy. That's how the English pronounce it. My apologies to my European viewers. I don't mean to intentionally make fun of you. Actually, I do. I make fun of my own accent. No one's safe here.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest.
CC knows the deal, though. I'm doing good. I'm enjoying this so
I'm told
far.
you're putting together an expedition.
Haven't gotten too
We
far
believe
yet,
there's
though.
a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir,
We'd best be off.
of course.
I have to look up Charles Lee now, because apparently he is an actual historical icon. Well, not right now. I'll look it up after the stream's done. So now I feel stupid for not knowing who he is. Don't look him up yet. Well, he's a historical icon. I mean, I'm not going to spoil the story for myself. Yeah, I'm not going to look him up during the stream, though.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Hatham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Well, show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout. Take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. About the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
It does work like it does in 4. So I'm probably going to get like 4 guns at some point. Like upgrade my gun belt.
Go on now.
Oh, I gotta be close to the damn thing. There we are. Shoot a guard at the fort's entrance.
You two, clear off.
How do I shoot? 'Cause it just tells me to drop weapon.
You two, clear off.
Pick up weapon. Oh, that's how.
Go on now, or you make us mad.
It didn't tell me the, oh, you can, that's cool. It didn't tell me how to actually shoot this damn thing. I can target like that.
You two, clear off.
That's how. Okay. I shoot from here? I don't think I can. Okay, so there's people right there, and they're gonna kill me. So I think I gotta go this way. Oh shit.
So much for the element of surprise.
See, now I don't understand why I don't counter like that. Like, I was pressing B to counter, and I was trying to press the button that I did before, but it wasn't working that time. And I was even pressing counter, and nothing was working.
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
Just left trigger to aim.
On with the show then.
Now, I don't like the, Okay, here's the big problem that I see right here. They don't put... I don't know, can I change that? They don't put all 4 buttons on the screen. Now, there was a problem in Assassin's Creed 2 where it didn't identify what buttons you had to push for... Like, they had them in... Like, they had them at the top right of the screen. But they didn't actually have, like, the button that you hit, like Y, X, A, B, but they had them in the same position.
Your will is no longer your own.
Thank you for following, Killer Croc. In Brotherhood, they fixed that. In Revelations, it was the same. This one, they seem to have limited it significantly in that they're only showing the A and B buttons. The other 2 buttons seem like, they're the 2 symbols that are below it, but they don't actually show you that it's Y and X. Just look at the HUD again. Weapons and tools. Just on and off. Updates. Like, I didn't change any of this. I looked at it. I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. But the HUD's not very intuitive. My experience so far. Like, the least they could have done is, like, put that these 2 icons in the corner, like where the gun and the hidden blade are. They could have put, like, X and Y, like, in the corner to remind you that that's what they go to. Now, I'm gonna have to keep remembering every time I play this that those are the Y and X buttons. So, I don't particularly like the HUD in this one. I mean, if you're someone who likes to play hardcore and doesn't like to have much of an HUD, that's not going to matter to you.
I make you the same offer.
But to someone like me, it's a bit of a problem.
I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Horse whistle. Weapons. All I have is a blade. Come on. There we go. Now it works. Oops. I don't know why it didn't work before.
No need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Badass.
Haytham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Oh my god, this guy broke his back when he fell.
In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spore to spore?
Got me, a master assassin, don't worry about it. I have blades in my arms. Means I'm badass. Oh. Trying to shoot him, it won't let me. I'm gonna let me shoot. There we go.
I hope whatever's in this chest is worth it.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
I hope that was just a game and not my controller. I've been a little concerned about my controller lately because I keep forgetting. Every time I start up my computer, my controller vibrates, and I have it on top of my 360 that I have here when I was testing the, I take out this guy, because he's going to be a problem if I don't. Or I could shoot someone completely out of nowhere and completely fuck up the whole thing.
Can't run forever. Just keep up. What?
Okay, what's going on with this,
So slow.
What is going on? Okay. I don't know what's going on with the controls right now. Like, right bumper keeps coming up. And, I don't know if that... It seems like it switches the weapons, but even when I did that, I'm not pulling anything out. I'm just standing there like an idiot.
Look at those badges. Running away with all up to be shut.
Is the game glitched out or something? I literally cannot do a damn thing. I'm standing right next to this guy. There is no prompts coming up. I can't take my hidden blades out. Reload the last checkpoint. Something's up. Something's up with the controls right now.
Green Dragon then. I need a drink.
Okay, it's right before that part. I thought it actually pushed me back farther. Oh, it actually did put me all the way back to that last checkpoint.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Stop them, Thomas!
In a Jeffy, boss. Look at those badgers running around all up in his shop. Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Okay, my A button
You always
works.
gotta go and spore the spore.
Like my B button, it seems like they... It seems like they're working. Like I hear a click whenever, I hear the normal, like, click whenever I'm pressing the button, so I don't know why they're not working.
Whatever's in this chest is worth it.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
What the? I thought I reloaded it already. Oh, there's more of them over here. See if I can get another weapon. There we are. God damn it, how did he shoot me from there? He shot wall hacks.
The last of them.
There.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
Okay, so the controls got a little weird there.
There you are.
And I'm not sure if it was me, the controller, or the
Thanks,
game.
Master Kenway.
Or a
No.
combination of any of them.
Tell me what it is you need.
Or all of them. We'll find out.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
This was back where it was manly for not going to go without a shower for a good week. Smelling decent was optional. Unless you were rich. But everybody kind of smelled bad, so... If you were a commoner, you were. This music. I love this music.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Taddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Wow.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
This guy's low standards.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
God. Wait, can I still talk to them? I'm not in a mission right now, so I guess.
This business with Silas confuses me. If Britain stands any chance of pushing back the French, they must ally with the natives, not enslave them.
Silas is loyal only to his purse. That his actions harm the crown is irrelevant. So long as there are buyers for his product, he'll continue to procure it.
All the more reason to stop him, then.
My days are spent in Congress with the locals, attempting to convince them that we're the ones they should trust. That the French are merely using them as tools, to be abandoned once they've won.
Your words must lose their strength when held against the reality of Silas' actions.
I've tried to explain that he does not represent us. But he wears the red coat. He commands a fort. I must appear to them either a liar or a fool. Likely both.
Take heart, brother. When we deliver them his head, they'll know your words were true. Do you like it here, Charles?
There's a certain charm to Boston, I suppose. To all of the colonies, really. Granted, their cities have none of London's sophistication or splendor, but the people are earnest and hardworking. They've a pioneer spirit I find compelling.
It's quite something, really, watching a place that's finally found its feet.
Has it, though? The French still wage war from up north.
Your hand's
and
going
I fear
through
the
your
Spanish
mug.
have designs upon this place as well.
Might want to get that
Is
checked
this
out.
a new world? Or just another battlefield?
Ah, that's a story old as time itself. And one that's not like to change. We're cruel and desperate creatures, set in our conquering ways. The Saxons and the Franks, the Ottomans and Safavids. I could go on for hours. The whole of human history is but a series of conflicts and subjugations. A desire for more and more and more.
I pray one day we rise above it.
Whilst you pray, I'll act. We'll see who finds success first.
It was an expression.
Aye, and a dangerous one. Words have power. Wield them wisely.
this day and age, it's actually more true than you might realize. Can't talk to that guy. Just generic revolutionary man 101. Okay, so this is the Hidden Blades. Why it does nothing?
Wonderful.
Well, breaking and entering, you know.
Charles?
Realized I could have just done my assassin thing and
Seems
been
like
more
we're
subtle.
not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
I got no courtesans. Targets must not be killed. They won't let me equip my, I guess they won't want me to do any sort of battle at all.
Should we write his fan, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it.
This is a lot like how, AC4 was set up.
During the day, no less.
Oh my god! Uh-oh. Only two?
What scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not like
Dog was rubbing his ass on the car.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
For the finest, daintiest sleeve ruffles this side of Paris, step into Miss Gatehead's parlor. Church Street in
Yeah, so how you eavesdrop on people, that was introduced in this game, it seems. I actually don't think you need to hold down A to sprint. I think you just sprint automatically, it seems. I think you can, like, nah. Can't climb faster by jumping. Not yet, anyway.
Time to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
Colonel Washington and Baratheon allies attack French forces. French commander de Jumonville is killed in the raid.
Oh, he got on his back for me. Wish I could. Here, let me pet you. Good doggy.
He's as bent as a beetle.
Always had a problem with that pop-in.
The area's definitely suffered a decline in character.
Indeed. All manner of Arifs and natty lads now walk the streets. Why, just earlier today I had a run-in with some.
Do tell.
It was down by the church. A group of men comes rushing through when one of them suddenly falls to the ground, all torn up.
Oh, seems like whistling was introduced in this game too.
A look from one of them changed my mind.
Probably for the best. Those aren't the sort of people you want to get mixed up with.
So he says to church, but one way or another, the debt will be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat.
Good call, that.
Not when you have to move. Do not fail a single eavesdrop. Yeah, I got the guards one. See if I can... Before I start eavesdropping, let me see if I can find it somewhere to get unnoticed. I think I can sit down there.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control.
How odd. Did they say what had happened?
No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on.
Where were they taking him?
Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
Well, if you think you would enjoy it, please do. It is only for practice, but the pieces we have selected are most surely.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you're raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way.
Hey Vlad, how you doing tonight? So far, I like this game a lot. I'm getting a good impression of it. The only thing that I don't like at the moment is how your combat works. I don't know if it was because of my controller. It doesn't seem like it's a controller. So I'm like pressing A and I'm not losing my ability to fast walk.
Need to slip past them.
Wait, what did that say? Press B while I can't see it. I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, game's pretty good so far. I haven't gotten too far into it just yet. There is no way I can go that way undetected. Shit. think... Oh, crap. We're going out this way. I don't really care as long as I'm not in a restricted area. Like giving me those eyes. I tell him to stop.
Hang on.
But what is my... Why can't I go up there? That's why. I really not? There. But what is my objective right now? Atham has been sent to the American colonies to recruit allies. Find a hidden civilization site. There it is. I gotta get there. Alright, I'm gonna wait until they make another pass before I go back down.
Let's go.
As long as those guys don't see me, I should be fine. Is a group of guards right here, though. So they might give me an issue. As long as I don't get too close. There we go.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Graphics are excellent in this game. Perfect. So how exactly do I get to them when there's guards behind them? Do I just kill them? Oh, okay, he moved. And I just pushed him into the water. What? I thought I was supposed to pickpocket him. Alright, I don't like that they don't tell you what your objectives are. I told you that in Brotherhood and in, Revelations. Why did they take that out in this version?
Food for the dogs.
It didn't pop up until I got to his side, and then I failed it because he saw me. This is... Okay, so I kind of had a good experience with this so far, but the controls are now really starting to drive me nuts. Because they're not nearly as responsive as they were in the other games. So now I'm making this even harder for myself because the guy fell in the river.
Back to the ground we are.
Didn't want to pick up his gun. Why does it want me to fucking there? Okay, so I don't have to press the right trigger to counter, I can just do it. So we royally failed that and had to kill a bunch of guards, but other than that, we could at least finish the mission. It not only requires being super close to them, it also requires being on their side, because when I was trying to steal from right behind them, the prompt never came up. I had to get on his side, and he ended up detecting me anyway, so stealing doesn't work. You cannot pickpocket like you can in 2.
Here we are then.
Or at least not yet. Maybe that area was just bugged. Because it was teaching you how to do it. Yeah, I know. If I had to remain undetected that whole time and it wasn't just an optional thing, that would have pissed me off. It would have taken me a little while.
And all shall be forgiven.
But the controls are not fluid like they were in 2. Or at least in the Ezio series, I should say.
Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all 3.
No, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Stylist.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Stylist, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
A little bit from here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will. You're absolutely mad. Just like all good artists. You're a ruffian. Commoner's dirt, Cutter. And proud of it. Hold still a minute.
Look, there!
How are you supposed to approach that?
No more is. How's that sound,
Whistle?
Mr. Church? At least I'll be spared more of your remaining crap. Your parents must be so very proud.
Ah, okay.
quiet now. I need to concentrate on me work.
Okay, well that was just me there.
Kenway, at your service.
Good thing is, this game is still forgiving when it comes to fucking up.
Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
So far. This is a long intro. We're still not to the main character just yet. Ow! See, the guards are still really rude. This is actually Nathan right now that we're playing. This is not Connor. This is making me think that this game is actually going to take a considerable amount of time before we get to the ending. So we have not even gotten to Connor yet. But his full name is Nathan Kenway. And I know that the protagonist in 4 is Edward Kenway, so they might be related.
His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue
Yep,
deceive you.
Nathan Kenway.
A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Oh, Hatham. Yeah, not Nathan.
The man's a
Sound like they were saying Nathan.
troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
You're right, they even said it in the,
We need
in
to
the
find
thing.
a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime,
Thank you,
I'll
Calvaro.
attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
I heard something shiny back there, but I don't want to get it just yet. Oh, I can start the mission if I want. I thought I was already on the mission. You're another person to pickpocket. Oh, I see. It's not automatic this time. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's why it wasn't... Okay, so... It was kind of the game's fault for not telling me that, that pickpocketing is over time. But I will say it's also partially my fault for not remembering that in the 4th game you had to do the same thing. You actually have to get up to a person, hold the B button, and wait for the timer to fill. Pickpocket. They actually made pickpocketing a little more challenging in this game. I didn't realize that. It was automatic in the previous games. All you did was, when you fast-walked, you would also press B when you're next to somebody, and then Ezio would just automatically steal from them. In this one, they just made it a tad bit more difficult in that you have to be up to next to someone, you hold B in, and then he'll steal from them. So it's not just instant. That's what I was doing wrong.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
I have to keep looking back, Charles. Following you. What, are you lonely? Get up closer.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts
Oh,
are
okay.
treacherous.
I guess you want your
Give me
personal
one
space.
good reason. I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men
Sir,
wouldn't notice your
if
arrival?
you'll allow me to explain.
By all means.
Sounds
I should like
Irish.
very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal. And
Kinda
you
like,
might be spared the gallows.
I have no such
Cross
thing.
between
The
Irish
nature
and
of my work,
English.
sir.
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Hatham.
General Braddock.
Yeah, Hatham.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Some people were saying it like his name was Nathan.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt.
That was a weird hat he was
My
wearing.
superiors have insisted. I grant you use of Charles. But they've said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward.
Why is he wearing a fishing hat?
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
The hat does not go with the rest of the outfit. Hello, welcome back, Assassin's Creed Master.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Your computer might crash.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. As luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now,
not be killed.
When I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Just have to tail them. And not get into their bubble.
Following the recent spate of accidents, a new bylaw...
Where shall we head next? Perhaps? No. What of Lynn or Ship Street?
There will be a presentation of the latest sacred choral works from several Vienna-based composers at St. Paul's this coming Saturday.
Can't exactly hide because he's taking my hiding spot. Ow! Rude. Maybe welcome back.
Now.
Oh. I thought they were stopping again. God, you don't have to keep running. Jesus. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. I think that person was not supposed to be there.
Boy on you and your boast war.
Do I know you?
Those eyes. Yeah, in this game, all you need to do is hold right trigger to sprint. You don't need to do right trigger and A.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
Oh, hell. I'm going to need help.
I didn't even know there were snitches. That was a nice warning. Hold on, I gotta rob this guy.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying...
I assume you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require?
Yep, all of Ezio's story is done for me as well. What is... Okay. It's like quite a bit of... Oh my god! It's the same group. It's the same patrol group, and the same guy pushed me. What's this thing over here? Oops. I had to go to the map. Can I zoom? Oh, zoom is left and right trigger. Okay. What is... Almanac? Courier mission... Viewpoint. Oh, I can get view... Man, how much of this are we going to do? Also, for the second time, forgot to say AC Rogue. I will get to that one eventually. And I'll read the reviews about Syndicate. I know that's coming out in November. Right? I believe it's November. You know what? I don't have to keep progressing now. I can always just get these viewpoints. Hopefully I'll retain them when we get to Connor. So we know this guy is an assassin, but it's interesting that he's not wearing the garb and the hood. I guess it's not mandatory that you do that. Guess it's not his style.
I never sell a fish that ain't fresh. My boys found crab. No fresher catch in town. Just look.
Well, in historical context, the assassins are fiction, so... considering that, Ubisoft was trying to... Considering that Ubisoft was actually trying to, mesh this as much as they could with the historical world that they're placing this in, like, they're placing a fictional story in the real world and kind of making something with it. So nobody really knows about the assassins, so no one would ever suspect somebody in a hood anyway, because they're not used to seeing someone like that. Like how they still comment on you. Yeah, I know, me too. This is actually taking quite a while. I didn't think it would be this long. Not that I'm in any rush. I like this guy that we're playing right now. Oops. Yeah, if you wanted to figure out the story so far and the backstory of the people in modern day, I actually give you a little bit of lore here. I didn't know that older gentleman was actually Desmond's dad. Yeah, driven, intelligent, but emotionally distant father of Desmond. Unlike his son, though, he was actually born within the whole assassin community. They talked about that in the beginning of the game, too. Oops. Oh my god, that opened up like so much more of these viewpoints. We gotta get all these viewpoints now. Wow. Did he start doing that, or did I do that by accident? Hey, he likes me. Yeah, right at the beginning. I don't think you were here for that, were you? A cutscene? But I wonder when if he's even told Desmond that's his father. Or if he knew that from the start, that's why he never said anything. Because I don't remember him saying that was his dad at the end of Revelations. Because as far as I know, this is right after... Present day part is takes place right after Revelations. And like I said, it's actually kind of cool that they do that. Like, every game so far has started one right after the other. And I know that, I think 4 maybe doesn't start right after 3, because I don't want to say it exactly, but I actually think 4 was the first time... Wow, it got really loud. I think 4 was the first time where the game didn't start right after where the last one ended. It's not too far into the future, but it's not right after like it has been. I'll get as many of these viewpoints as I can, and then I think I might call it a night. So I always love getting these as soon as they're available. This one's next. And pet. I love that they let you pet animals. Or so you just give him food. She could actually pet the pig. I do know that after this game, they've really downplayed the present-day stuff. Like, to the point where it's just kind of like something that they use now to push this, to just push the story forward, and just let you know that all of this present-day stuff is happening. I don't know if they would ever start to focus more on present day. I don't know if they did in Rogue or Unity, or if they will in Syndicate. I'm probably not going to get to Syndicate right when it comes out. I do want to do these all in order and play as many of them as I can. I'm tempted to get Unity, just for the fact that I want to play every single one that I possibly can. But if I get Unity, I'm actually going to get that for the PS4, because I heard I'll stream it that way, since I have my capture card. Because, from what I heard, they barely fixed the PC version. Like, they couldn't care less about fixing the problems with the PC version. From what I heard. I think the console version for the most part's fine, so I'll most likely play it that way, if I can find a copy. I don't think I should have any problem finding a copy, though, even if I have to get it used. But he does have the last name Kenway. I mean, that name wouldn't mean anything if I didn't know a lot of the story from 4. But I'm assuming that Hatham is related to Edward. He's a descendant from Edward, because that was like early 1700s, late 1600s, I think, that AC4 took place. It was after it was before the colonies were really like established, but it was after the Americas were discovered. So I think it's like, I think it might be late 1600s. I don't think it's early 1700s. I don't remember exactly. Oh, I'm not doing Black Friday. No way. Besides, Unity will be cheap by the time Syndicate comes out anyway. Unity, they'll probably put it down, Unity down to at least $30. Oh shit, Jesus, I thought he was gonna actually jump off. Wait, oh, I can climb up here. Oh, he's putting his hands in the divots. Divots. Well, what do you know? They still have the pickpockets in this game. I think they have them in 4 too, so. Good God, that scared me. I've kept doing that since 2. It's my next one.
Dry goods, feed, salt, and other sundries available in bulk from Boston. Please. Cabbage, onions, beans.
Bookstore. Since they didn't have buying properties in 4, I'm assuming that they got rid of them from Revelations. You can upgrade your own island, though. Remember that. Your hideout in 4. Don't know if they did that at all on this, though. Well, I'll find out. Don't tell me.
They are preceded by a...
Cannot pursue your course without following these duties.
The climbing in this series is a little lackluster, but it seems fine to me. Like all the parkour stuff. I guess it's people that really enjoyed, like, just running around. It doesn't seem that bad to me. Doesn't seem much different from 4. Uh-oh. They won't like it if I, climb up in front of them. What the... Man, they didn't like me. God. Oh, gee. I actually thought he was gonna poke. Alright, I think I can get up there from here. Not piss anybody off. I don't really have anybody on the roofs either. Oh, I was wrong. Not too many people on the roof, but... Yeah, I like that too. I like the fact that she can pet them too. It's a nice touch.
You've no need to shop anywhere else, good folk. I've got it all.
Excuse you. The citizens' character models look a hell of a lot better than they did. Spent more time making sure that they don't look like... They actually look like people and not props. Well, for the most part they did, I guess.
Maybe some of those Irish lads. Blood's too hot. They're as like to help you up as to kick you when you're down.
Not really supposed to get up close to them like that, too. Mill Pond. This is neat. A bit of a marshy area. River is. I wonder how accurate the accurate all the infrastructure is, like, to here with how Boston is today. Like, is the landscape the same? Like, did they try and go as accurate as possible, or did they focus more on making it more fun for gameplay? I'm kind of assuming that they went for a balance of both. I've never been to Boston, so I can't really say for certain. I've been to Massachusetts, but I've never actually passed through Boston. That was when I went on vacation. That area up there is beautiful compared to how it is down here. It's a lot more green. It's also a lot colder in the winter, so I'm not sure if I would like it there. We got hit with some nasty snowstorms last year. So... crap.
Too much of the layers.
I mean, we got it bad down here too, but they got it way worse. Oh shit. Oh. Here's something shiny. Okay. Warning, high CPU. I actually think I need to, bust out my computer soon. I just got a high CPU usage warning, and I just felt my computer. It's red hot right now. I think now's as good a time as any to quit, anyway. It's around the time I usually do. So,